Well, today is moving day at Los Angeles International Airport. The world's fourth busiest airport is used to seeing some 220,000 people take off or land on nearly 2,000 flights every day. But tonight, many airlines will move. LAX will begin one of the largest terminal swaps in history at an active airport. 15 airlines are relocating over 3 nights. 6 have already moved. Kris Van Cleave is at the airport's Terminal 5. Kris, good morning.
Good morning. The signs are up and they're hoping people are reading them. It starts at midnight tonight and pretty much everything has to go, from the kiosks to the signs, all of it, because the new airlines, well, they're already starting to move in. They realize it could be confusing for Delta. The airline could be operating out of up to 4 different terminals.
The question is, on the morning of May 13th, will you know where your airline is at LAX?
Chances are it's not where you left it. 15 airlines will be packing up and moving to new terminals over the course of just 3 nights. And they've got to do it in the roughly 5 hours between when the last flight arrives and the first one in the morning starts boarding. 6 other airlines have already moved. It's a race against time that took 9 months of planning.
This is a major disruption to this airport.
Keith Wilsheets is the airport's Deputy Executive Director of Operations.
It is incredibly large and complex. We are unaware of any airport who has ever tried something this massive in terms of moving airlines, 21 airlines, over the course of just a number of days. It's essentially the same as moving Midway Airport.
Delta is footing the entire bill for the move. It'll go from Terminals 5 and 6 to roomier digs in 2 and 3, part of the airline's $1.9 billion renovation project.
One of the busiest airports in the world.
That was 1963, when LAX handled just 20,000 travelers per day. Today, passenger traffic is 10 times that. The airport is now in the middle of a $14 billion multi-year modernization project to meet increasing demand. They're upgrading terminals, adding gates, and connecting the airport with a new light rail system.
We know these will be a painful few years as construction, relocation, transit comes in, but when we are done, this is going to be one heck of an airport.
The airline move will involve 220 workers nightly, with 10 trucks moving everything a carrier uses at gates, ticket counters, and lounges, including 300 offices and 3,000 computers. Nearly 1,000 signs inside and out need to be changed.
We're not expecting everything to go perfectly, but at the end, we want everything to be in place, and we want our passengers to feel like they're glad that we did this and we didn't have any major problems.
Bottom line, you'll want to get here extra early, and there will be hundreds of volunteers on hand to help. Gail?
So focus on the end game. You'll be glad that they did that. Thank you, Kris.